How's it going? We're gonna do a quick test today to see. I really want to show you how you can use H and how useful it can be. So the best way for you to start with H, as you can say, you land on the home page. Let's say, for example, we want today to use an image and then convert that image into a drawing. I tend to call it assembly work instruction. Let me go pick up a quick image over here. What do I have? Let me see. Let's take this one. Yeah, I'll take that image and then I will send it straight to the Canva. The way that I tend to do that, I'll open my Canva and then I go to New Concept. So when I click on New Concept, the Canva will take your time to load and then set up and then load the page. Here we go. Our Canva just load. So I will then click on the upload image and then select our image again just to upload it. Then you can see that our image is on our Canva, has been selected and then classified as an image. So in our case, for example, what I wanted to do, I just want to outline the shape of our product. So the best way to do that, you can just click on draft, and then from the draft, you click on the sketch button. So what that will do, it will do a black and white image to help you really outline how this can show up. This is one of the things that I like to do most of the time. You can also resize the image if you want it bigger and smaller as you guys like. Another one cool trick that is also really useful is trying to create an engineering drawing. So same thing, same process. You click on you select the image that you want, and then you click on the draft, then drawing. We can run multiple requests at the same time, so don't worry, just send as many requests as you need, and then as it get received, as get generated, you run it, get it on your Canva. So as you can see here, this image is then converted into black and white, and that image can be used, for example, to create call out, to create assembly work instruction, if you want to specify a few stuff. As I mentioned, again, our engineering drawing is also back. And as you can see, you got multiple, a pretty clean engineering drawing there. So I will select here, I click on format, and then let me go by 16:9 aspect ratio. So now that you have an engineering drawing, the great thing that is that our system is capable of doing, we can then send this engineering drawing to be turned into a 3D file. This is wonderful. So easy way to do is just click on send to CAD, and then this will create a CAD project, initiate the entire process, and then start turning this engineering drawing into an actual 3D fully parametric file. It's not an STL. It's not just AI generated stuff. It's an actual part. So in my case here, I triggered what's called the pre-processing. So the model will take the time to deeply understand what needs to be done, what is built over here. So let's take our goal here is to do rapid prototyping. So I'll click on rapid prototyping, and then he will ask us a few clarifying questions regarding what need to be built, the specification, the dimension, the material. We'll go through that as it comes. So that might take few minutes. Again, the model need to take the time to process all of those stuff. But in the meantime, as I mentioned, yep, we got our clarification. So what does it matter? Do we want to add a fillet? Let's say that I want, let's do 1mm fillet and 45-degree chamfer. That one might be critical. I want just standard clearance and no, keep the base perfectly flat. Okay. And then I do next. The model will then take the time now to compute what's called the constraints. If there's any parametric constraints, dimensions, tradings, etc. This state that the model will return them. Again, this is on by default on my case because again I tend to do a lot of engineering processing which has high level of accuracy and complexity. So I tend to turn on the pre-processing step. But if you don't need pre-processing, if you don't need the heavy duty, just turn it off, and then the model will just estimate and guess all of the stuff. Dimension, this is right. Dimension, this is also right. The material is also wood based, it's good. General manufacturing tolerance, this is not critical, it's fine. Clearance and assembly, require the bottom surface to be part of, okay, that's fine. And then last but not least, yes, then the like step is the parameter step. So on the parameter step, what does happen? The model now start computing the parameter to actually generate the CAD file. Think about it as a mechanical engineer, understanding now that I have the constraint, now that I have the clarification, I need to open an Excel sheet and then do the map between the for a top bottom up approach to design. So this is what the model does here, outline all of the confirmation, all of the parameters. It's up to you. You can change them if anything is wrong, but in our case, it's good to go. It's a quick test. So I'll click on next. You ask me to confirm the manufacturing processes that I want. I'm pretty sure in my case, we return the CNC manufacturing process. Really easy and straightforward. Yep, three axis CNC router. I'll say yes, let's go for that. We'll summarize everything, and then last but not least, we can then confirm. So again, as I mentioned, this pre-processing step, it can be skipped. If you don't need all of the details, you can just skip it, and then the model will just extract all information from the image, and I tend to say guess estimate things that are not mentioned. So now that the model has everything, you will see that it creates what's called a brief with all of the information, all of the standard, all of the things that need to be confirmed has been listed here. Again, this part can also be collapsed. There are a few things that are missing here, so I'm just trying to confirm this. Let's do this one. Clearance fit, great. Okay, everything has been set up over here. So I go back, I will extend this to confirm, save and edit. This is great. And then this tab lets you summarize everything that's happened. Again, from the CAD extraction, the intent extraction, the clarification, the parameters, everything is listed here. We collapse my chart. So you got everything, all of the parameters, everything has been laid down for you here. So if you want to come back, if you want to double check, if you want to edit stuff, you have the capabilities to come and do them from here. I'll reopen again the chat to see how things are going. Again, those are really processes for what we call deep thinking for the model to extract all of the information, double check his thinking process, making sure that he deeply understood what need to be done and to which level those need to be done. So that might take some time. Again, deep thinking process, and I also have the pre-processing thinking turn on here. So, but yeah, this is a straightforward process. It helped folks go from, as I mentioned, we went all the way from an image that we saw online. We turn it back into a sketch that we can use for call out, assembly drawing, etc. Then we convert it back into engineering drawing, again, fully based with AI, with all of the dimension, etc. Then from that engineering drawing, we're converting it into a 3D parametric CAD file. So that, again, as I mentioned, taking few time. In the meantime, again, if you don't want to wait too long, we put a game here for you to be entertained. Two more games are built in. It's we have Snake Game and Tetris. So feel free to, while you're waiting, while the model is coming back with the answer, this is the best way for you, to kill time. Or on the other hand, you can go back to your home page. Don't worry about it. The model is doing on the background. When everything is be ready, you receive a notification. So in my case here, since with for the sake of the demo, I'll stay on this tab and then share the progress with you. So those are the parameters that the model extracted. As I mentioned, the model will write the code to generate the CAD file, and then as soon as the code will be ready, we'll be able to see the 3D file on our CAD sheet. Anything that we can share over here? Pretty straightforward. I will open our chat history to share any insights that we have, that the model is discovering, sharing with us. So this is your chat history. You can collapse and or reopen it anytime. This is also the summary of what is being designed. We call it a design brief. It gives you all of the insight here. Quick, easy to open. You also have the entire brief tab that shows the entire process from what the model extract to what you wanted to what you shared with him. The parameter tab, I already share with you this parameter tab that include all of the details of the part that will be CAD, that will be designed. This is also adjustable as you can, as you will, etc. There's a code base. If you are tech savvy, you want to tweak the code, change the code, update stuff yourself, you can do it in the code base. And then last but not least, we have the store page. The store page is like when if you want to push or publish the product online. It seems like our 3D generation has been done. I'll go back to the 3D generation, and then we got it. We got our 3D CAD file available. So I will turn off these, and here we go. So you can see from our initial image here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 8 small holes, one medium hole, and then one that's a large one. So we got 8 here, one medium, and a large one. I agree the distance is not the right size. So, but you got the 3D shape built in, fully adjustable. So I should be able to reduce the slot width over here, rebuild it, recompute it automatically as I want. Again, this is the width of the slot. I will just remove it over here. Slot to center. I will reduce this one to 89. And then I will go to 85, might be better, or better 80. I'll go 80 here. I'll press enter. It will rebuild it for me. Great. Now I have this shape. What else? I can slot to start offset 10. I might move this one to 8. Press enter again, just moving this on the other side. This is great. Large hole diameter, small hole diameter, top hedge chamfer, overhaul hand. Okay. Yeah, I guess we got most of our stuff. Large hole diameter, small hole diameter. Okay, let's do a quick edit here, and then I do move. Okay, I would say set the center line between the small holes. And make them symmetric. That's it. Great. And should be able to open this one. Good. So this is the analysis. Oh, the analysis went on. Okay, this is great. Analysis is great. So this will double check what was your initial request, the image that you generated, and what has been generated. So it does like a kind of a comparison in real time as the model generate the 3D file, and then it can enhance, give you feedback, and ask you if there's anything that you want to add on top of it. So that's it. If you guys have any question, any remarks, any process that you guys want, feel free to send us a message on Haitch.diy on our contact page, or yeah, always available if you guys have any question. Thank you.